Hi and welcome back to Sci-Fi Fans. I'm your host Wayne, and in this video I'd like to talk to you about the upcoming film Godzilla X Kong. So here's my rundown and thoughts on what I know about this film so far and how I think it will do at the box office. If you're unfamiliar with Godzilla X Kong, it's the sequel to Godzilla vs Kong from a couple of years ago. Now you might be wondering, is it related to Godzilla -1, which was released by Toho Studios? And the answer is no. The two movies are totally separate. One's done by Toho, which is Godzilla -1, and Godzilla X Kong is Newline Cinema. So Newline Cinema have the rights to make Godzilla films, but Toho is the IP owner. And I think the difficulty that this film is going to have is it's going to struggle with the anticipation. After watching Godzilla -1, the level of anticipation for future Godzilla films I think will be increased immeasurably. People are going to be expecting something really special from this film, and I think we're going to be disappointed. A couple of standout points that I have noticed in the trailer is it appears that King Kong is going to be getting some sort of mech armour, and Godzilla's atomic breath is now pink for whatever reason. Those two things is pretty much westernized the Godzilla franchise. They've made it a Hollywood thing rather than stuck to the traditional. You could argue that's a good thing or a bad thing, but the way that Hollywood is at the moment, with all of the wokeness that's going around and the political messaging that's in their films, that's been dragging down the storytelling. And I'm not saying this is going to be a woke fest. I don't think that it will be, but I do feel that it will suffer from being westernized and brought in for an American audience, because this appears to be a carbon copy of Godzilla vs Kong. It's as simple as that. The baddie that they're going to have to face off is called Scar King, and he's been awoken from his slumber due to the events that happened in the previous Godzilla vs Kong film. For me, what they should have done, New Line should have taken both franchises off into different directions and done one or two films with Godzilla on his own and King Kong on his own, fighting different enemies, and then have something like this, but build up to it properly. This just feels very sloppy and very lazy. The special effects I've seen of Godzilla and King Kong running don't look to be on point. They look very poor. I might be wrong. It might look better on the big screen. So to summarise, I think if you're expecting the level of quality that we had with Godzilla -1, you're not. We're not going to get that quality until Toho decide to make another Godzilla film. The plot and storyline, I think, are going to be bland and boring because we saw it in the previous film. I am sitting here and I am waiting to be corrected, and I will do a full review on this film when it has been released. So there you go, that's my thoughts on Godzilla X Kong. I will leave a link to the trailer so you can watch it for yourself. I haven't put anything that could make this video compromised with copyright claim and everything else, because New Line Cinema would love to do that on everything related to Godzilla. So yeah, there you go. I'm looking forward to this film on one hand. It's another Godzilla film, but my level of expectation is quite low. So if you agree with me, give me a thumbs up. If you disagree, leave a comment in the box below. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Thank you.